Hi Pisces, welcome to your daily reading. We're going to have a look and see what's coming up for you at this time, what you need to be aware of. As always, take what resonates, disregard the rest, never force anything to fit. And feel free to check out any other video on the channel that you feel drawn to. You could have messages there as well. Your weekly reading's out. It was a bit of a doozy. I think in a good way. I think. We'll see. So check that out as well. Let me just get some coffee. Oh, okay, better. Okay, thank you all for your likes, your shares, your beautiful comments, and sharing your stories with me and giving me your feedback. I love it. I appreciate it. It's great getting to know you. And thank you for subscribing to the channel as well. If you want readings for all the signs, I do that on my other channel. Advice to think twice, linked below. Cool. All that being said, Pisces, let's begin. What's going on for Pisces at this time? All right. I get a preparation vibe. I don't say vibe. Who says vibe? You might say vibe. Like someone who's going to have an interview today, or someone who's going to getting ready to like actually present something, or someone getting ready to plead their case somehow, make a proposition. It's like, I want to look my best, I want to feel confident, because I'm not sure which way it's going to go, so I want to put my best foot forward. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting. So that could be for some of you or someone you're dealing with. If you're going for any sort of interview today, whether it's job or loan application or whatever, visas, good luck. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. Big shakeup, big transformation. That could be either you're going to be revealing something to someone and it'll blow their mind, or vice versa with the Tower, okay? For those of you, this can be something unexpected happening, some sort of a shakeup. Could be some sort of like car trouble, something that just disrupts your plans, disrupts your routine. Relocation, big changes. I don't know, either way. Let's see. Let's get more information from the cards. King of Swords in the current situation. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Could be a legal person. It could be someone who just has a lot of information, or someone who can decide things. The challenge is the Nine of Swords. I think it's this person that's overthinking and all up in their head, trying to figure out what they're going to say to you, or you have to present to this person. In the Foundation, we have the Eight of Swords. Oh my God, look at it. Overthinking, overthinking, overthinking. Five of Swords in the recent past. Some sort of tension, conflict, petty fighting. My way or the highway type. On the mind, we have the Queen of Coins. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. I don't know if you have to present to someone, or you're applying for something. I feel like you're dealing with someone very scrutinizing, someone on a high horse type of person for some of you. And it's like, I don't know what they're going to say, because nothing I say is ever good enough, or nothing I do is ever good enough. I feel like for some of you, if that's the case, if you're dealing with that kind of a person, whoever they may be in your life, this is your last ditch attempt to reason with them. And I feel like it's not going to go well. They're still not going to listen. They're still not going to take you seriously. They're still trying to put you down. And that's where you just blow your top with the Tower. Because all these swords and all this overthinking creates pressure, tension, stress. And so when you try to reason with them again, and they're still being impossible, whoever this is, I feel like with the Tower, you're just going to go, I'm done. So you could be initiating this big change in your life. Because whoever this Queen of Coins is, they have got you, look at it, stressed, not sleeping at night. What am I doing wrong? I'm not doing anything wrong. Why are they always on me? Like what, you know? So what's going on today? Let's see. We have the Page of Swords. Oh my God, look at all this. Only swords. Page of Swords, Three of Swords, and the High Priestess. Yeah. I feel like you're going to deliver what it is that you're preparing. You're going to be disappointed in their response. They'll be turning their nose at it, right? Disappointed yet again in their response. And then with the High Priestess and the Tower here, yep, and the Death card, you're letting them have it. Like, I'm done. I'm done. And this has been a long time coming with the High Priestess, but it's like, no, let me try again. I want to make sure that I tried everything so that I don't have any regrets if it does fall apart, right? I want to be able to say I did everything on my part. I feel like you were in that kind of a mode with this person, whoever they may be in your life. And so I feel like you're either just going to go, okay, and then you start planning your exit, or you just make your exit and you'll let them know, you know, eventually. Ghosting type energy, stop talking to him, stop putting effort at all. Or if it's like job or anything like that, you're like, okay, no problem. And then you just go and start the paperwork for you to just leave. Or you just hand in your notice right there. Because for some of you, you have the preparation, if it's a presentation pack, or if it's just your notes so that you don't forget what you want to say. Because remember, this is everything, you've thought this out. So I'm sure you've written stuff down, okay? And in the other hand, you've got your notice. So it's like, I'm going to try this first. If this doesn't work out, that's it. That's it. I'm not trying anymore, okay? Because you're dealing with someone who's impossible for no reason, like just because. Someone who could be money hungry, power hungry, all about the status, all about what they can get from people. Not much for putting actual work in, you know. Very unreasonable person. And you've been in your head, look, all these swords and the High Priestess for a long time with this person. They could be a bit of a bully, and you kept making excuses and explanations for their behavior with all these swords. They're just having a bad day, they mean well, they just don't know how to communicate, or they, you know, they want me to do well, that's why they're hard on me. But the longer time goes by and the more you tried to adjust and take on what they're telling you, it doesn't make sense. And they're contradicting themselves at some point, because you're doing something exactly the way they told you. And yet, so you're expecting, okay, this time I'm going to get some positive feedback. So I'm going to get a response, or I'm going to get, you know, I'm going to see improvement here. I'm going to get some appreciation. And then you go and they still look at it and they still have something to criticize. And you go, I did exactly what you told me. Exactly the way you told me. And they'd still go, well, no, I think you misunderstood that actually. I meant this. So you didn't do it exactly as I told you. It's that kind of person. I don't know what their issues are, but I think you're done with them. Okay? And to be clear, this isn't for like a new job interview. This isn't that. This is the thing where you've tried to reason with this person over and over again, and you have prepared one last discourse, one last attempt to reason with them. But in the other hand, you have your I quit talk, you have your breakup talk, you have your I'm moving out. Okay? So let's clarify for Pisces. This is the tarot. I say tarot nuage, but I'm not sure if that's the pronunciation. Is that clouds in French? I don't know. If you know, tell me. Okay. Let's clarify for Pisces. Pisces is not playing today. King of Swords in the current situation. Five of Wands. Again, yeah, tension, stress, chaos. Being pulled in too many different ways. You trying to be a lot of different people for this person. trying to change yourself constantly for this person, making you feel like you have to compete, making you feel like you have to prove yourself every single time. Nine of Swords with the Devil in the challenge position. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Overbearing, micromanaging, never good enough, but they do it because it makes them feel powerful. This is someone who, being a bully, being mean, being controlling, being stuck up is making them feel powerful somehow. They've got a lot of insecurities, they got a lot of issues, and this is them overcompensating. Rather than addressing their own issues and healing them, they're like, no, I'm just going to be a son of a, because that'll make me powerful. Eight of Swords in the foundation, the Seven of Cups. I'm telling you, you have been thinking about this every which way, Pisces. You've tried and tried and tried to please this person, whether it's a boss, whether it's a friend, whether it's a partner, whether it's a parent, family member, someone, a neighbor, someone in your community. You're like, I really want us to get along. Like, what is your problem? And you never got anywhere. They constantly pushed it back on you. They constantly made you the problem. And I think you looked at this person, you once had love for them, or because, because we're family, or because we were friends, or we have to get along, we should get along, and you saw some good in them at some point in time, and you kept trying to bring that out in them. This could be someone with some sort of an addiction, and that could be to money, to physical, tangible things, to power, or an actual to a substance. Because I think very rarely you see a side of them that is like, that's who I think you can be. And then maybe if I do well, maybe if I please you, maybe if I try hard, that's the person you're going to be always. But then they just flip on you, they just switch on you. That's what I'm seeing here. Five of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune in the recent past. I feel like they pushed it too far. Something they said recently with the Five of Swords was just too much. Was uncalled for and unnecessary and just cruel. Okay? And that was the final straw for you, Pisces, with the Wheel of Fortune. That was the final straw. That's where you went, why the hell am I doing this? Why am I putting up with this? Because it became very clear to you that that was absolutely their choice. To be that cruel, to be that petty, was absolutely their choice. They knew exactly what they were doing. And so that's when you went, oh, wait a minute. It's not like you're a good person and you're struggling. You're a piece of, and that's your choice. You're happy with your choice. Then what am I doing here? That's what happened. Queen of Coins on the mind, Justice. Yep. You made a decision about this. You're like, it's done. It's not fair. It's not right. It's not what I deserve. And also you're presenting them with some sort of paperwork. A notice. Whether it's actual official paperwork, divorce papers, notice of eviction, I don't know what it is, or it's your note to them, your message, a message to them that's very decisive, that says this is done, this is over, I'm out, don't talk to me, forget I exist. Very clear, very blunt, very to the point. Page of Swords, Three of Swords, the High Priestess. We have the Lovers, the Six of Coins, and the Page of Cups. I feel like you either, this person is either around you already, or they will be coming in as soon as you get yourself out of this. But you have someone new around you, could be younger than you, water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or there's an age difference, you could be the younger one, it doesn't really matter. And they don't have to be a water sign, this is just someone who's very just chill, just on your level. They have that dreamy, childlike, hope for the best, positive attitude. You have been thinking about this choice. You've been looking at this thing versus this thing for quite some time. With this other individual, what they're talking to you about, and they're trying to be your friend, or they're trying to date you, or they're trying to talk to you about job opportunities, the dynamic between the two of you is very very different. It's healthy, it's balanced, there's give and take. They're very generous, they're very fair. Okay? And I feel like this person over here being themselves yet again just makes your decision clear, final, irrevocable. Okay, that's it. I'm heading towards this new person, this new thing, this new place, this new opportunity that the Page of Cups represents. So, that's what I'm seeing, Pisces. What else for Pisces? The Seven of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Knight of Coins. Yeah. You're taking a stand, putting up boundaries, blocking. As you leave Six of Swords, the Five of Swords dynamic in your life, and you're headed towards more peaceful times in this new situation, okay? Where you're going to invest and start building, but with the Knight of Coins, it will be progression. Because, again, this other thing, person, place, situation, will be investing alongside with you. So there will be consistent progress, okay? So for some of you, the messages are combined where, my voice, where you have agreed to have a conversation or some sort of interview, whether it's formal or informal, with this other dynamic. And at the same time, you've been feeling very guilty because of that, because you're still trying to work with this person here, whoever they may be in your life. And so now you're at a place where, well, I went and I had the conversation over there just to cover my bases, right? Just to get more information, just so I know what it is. I'm going to still try one more time to get this other person to reason with me, to work with me, to understand where I'm coming from. Because this is something you really didn't want to have to leave behind, okay? With the Devil card here, you've been working on this for a long time. It's been an obsession for you as well, to get this person on track, to change them, to make them better, right? To save them somehow, save them from themselves. And so when you go, I don't know what, there's noises. And the last time I did that, my microphone cut out. Oh, give me strength. But yeah, when you go talk to this person and they're still the same, okay? This is you giving them a chance to apologize to you for what they said over here, what they did over here. Okay, for some of you, that's what you're preparing. It's like making a case to them as to why they need to understand that they need to own up and apologize for what they said over here. They're going to turn their nose to that, Pisces, because they're just too proud for that. How very dare you, you know? You should be apologizing to them for getting them angry to say the things they said. That's what this person is about, okay? So that's going to make it very clear. You're going to be like, okay, sound, I tried. And then you're headed over here. As soon as you're out that door, this person's blocked. Blocks are changed, everything, right? And it's going to be such a big but fast transition with the Tower. Like 2 days from now, you'll be in a whole completely different situation. Your life will be completely different. Peaceful, smooth, free-flowing. You'll have balance in your life. You'll have joy, happiness in your life. None of this stress, okay? And you'll be building something new with someone new or in a new place. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing today. And if you are starting to apply for other jobs, you're going to get a response very fast. They'll want to see you immediately, okay, with the Tower. That's that same thing, same speed, right? And so you'll be preparing two things. Like I said, you had one in the other, one hand, one speech in one hand, one speech in the other. Telling this person again why they should apologize to you, why they should own up to what they said or did. And they'll notice your quit, your I can't do this, your I'm done conversation or note in the other, okay? Either way, you do have this other opportunity that's on the table. They want to They really want to work with you. They really want to be with you. They really want to be your friend. They really want to collaborate with you. Or this is someone who sees what you are dealing with over here, and they just want to help you get you out of there, you know, because it's too much. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But today is going to be a breaking point, okay? And you'll be done and free. You've learned the lesson. The lesson had to do with self-love, self-respect, and standing up for yourself, which is what you're doing. And you've also learned the lesson that, you know what? If it's not right, it's not right. I don't care who you are in my life. If you treat me this way, I don't deserve it. I'm not going to accept it, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have Mend a Broken Heart Fairy, healing from heartache. Yeah, you kept trying to put a Band-Aid over a bullet hole with this person. And every time the hole got bigger. Okay, that Band-Aid wasn't enough. You put another one on it. It still wasn't enough. You tried to keep something together, adding up to a 9 with the 36. And you stopped. Something they said pushed you too far, to the point where you're like, why am I doing this? When I have that other thing I could be doing, when I have that other person who wants to be with me, when I have that other person who wants to be my friend, when this other company's talking to me about job opportunities, why am I doing this to myself, staying here? You know, it never gets better. It always gets worse. And they will not change. I feel like that was the breaking point for you, where you realize that them being this way is absolutely, they're fully aware of what they're doing, and it's an absolute choice to be this cruel, to be this impossible, to be this difficult, to be this controlling, this picky, this just ugh, you know? And you're like, why am I doing this then? Sea Beacon Fairy, guidance, but where will it lead you? Another number 3 here. That's where you saw things clearly, okay? Because I feel like other people might have tried to speak to you about this person or this situation, and you always defended them. You always had their back. And now you're seeing it, the Tower. Okay, now you saw it. Oh, now I see what they were talking about. Now I see. They weren't wrong. I just wasn't looking at it. I was looking at it through rose-colored glasses. Okay? Ghost of the Past. The past returns for a time. Number 42. Adding up to a 6. Again, this is where you go back one more time to try to reason with them yet again. Okay, this is a repeating cycle in your life. But I feel like this time around, it's very clear to you, this is the last time. This is the last time. Angel of Alchemy, Miracle, another 3. This all has to do with bringing you, again, a lesson, clarity, healing. And this miracle over here with the Lovers, the 6 of Coins, and the Page of Cups, something that is balanced, something that is healthy, and something that is what you deserve with the Justice card, because you now know what you deserve, and you've shown the universe by standing up for yourself here that you're not going to tolerate anything less than what you deserve, and you're sure as hell not going to tolerate things that you don't deserve to be placed upon you, okay? Shallow Grave, you missed someone, 29, adding up to an 11. Yeah, this other thing has been around you, but just waiting for you to make the changes that you needed to make in order to pursue it, okay? They haven't pushed, they haven't insisted. Page of Cups is very gentle, very sweet. Let me know what you need. Let me know how I can help you if you want me to help you, but it's up to you to do what you need to do, okay? And you've been kind of going back and forth thinking about this for a while, okay, in your head, because on the one hand, you've been contemplating the new possibility, while on the other, you were saying, well, there's no way I can do that though, because of this, because I'm here, right? So you've been kind of going back and forth in your head about this situation, this other new opportunity, whether it was an actual person, offer on the table, or you contemplating just a different type of life for yourself, a different type of job. Whether you knew it or not, you were manifesting. If it wasn't in your life already, by you contemplating that, you were manifesting it, okay? And now it's here, okay? And if this new thing hasn't shown up at the time you're dealing with this individual one last time, they're coming in as soon as you're out of there. Trust me, they're coming in with the Tower instantly, because you have cleared the energy. You stood up for yourself. You showed the universe you learned your lesson. Then they're like, okay, here you go, Pisces. This is your blessing, okay? Woo, Pisces. Alrighty then. Yep. Yep, Pisces. Been there, man. Been there several times in life. Don't beat yourself up for taking as long as you did to deal with this person, because, and I feel like this is where you are, it wasn't even about them at this point. Yeah, look, 9 of Cups and the Star is what awaits you now. Okay? For you, it was a case of, I don't want to have any regrets. I don't care what they're doing, but I don't want to have any regrets. I want to be able to say, I did everything I could. So for you, that's where you are. Okay? That's where you've been for a while now. And it takes as long as it takes for us to learn lessons. Don't even think about it. Don't beat yourself up over it. Because I do feel like for some of you, I can't believe I stayed here for as long as I did. I can't believe I allowed as much as I did. I can't believe I let it go this far. But Pisces, remember, everything happens for a reason. And we have to be pushed to the limit and beyond for us to truly make a change within ourselves and to stand up for ourselves. Okay? So everything happens for a reason. And things take as long as they take. Don't beat yourself up. So now let's do your yes or no question, and I hope to God I still have sound. So pause the video, think of your question, phrase it in a way where you need a yes or no answer, and then pick a number between 1 and 3. 1, 2, 3. If you chose number 1, your answer is maybe. And with this, I get that you would have to initiate this if you want this. It's time to get it out of your head and do something about it, okay? If you're waiting and contemplating and not taking action, it may come to you, it may not, it may take a while. If you initiate, if you take the lead, it's going to be a positive answer, a positive feedback, positive outcome, okay? If you chose number 2, your answer is yes. I get victory energy here, anything to do with paperwork, documentation, legal win, moral win, new partnerships, new alliances, I hear. Your answer is yes. And if you chose number 3, also your answer is yes. I see something new starting. If you're contemplating whether or not you should start a business, start a study program, join a club, join a new group of people, your answer is yes. Training program, studies, that is very positively highlighted here. You're starting something new. Whatever you're asking about, your answer is yes. You're starting something new. You're putting in the effort, and it will grow, okay? So Pisces, that is what I have for you. I hope the reading makes sense. Hope it resonates with you. Check out your weekly. Check out any other video on the channel. But let me know what this is for you, because this is a doozy, okay? And I do feel like it's to do with the eclipse energy that we're still influenced by, because it will be like that, okay? Out, I'm out. And then you're in the other thing. In the same day for some of you, or from one day to the next for others of you. It's that kind of energy, okay? But good for you, Pisces. You're standing up for yourself, and the universe is blessing you for it, okay? I'm going to leave it there. Looking forward to your thoughts. Have a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.